All right. Well, welcome, Uplifters. My name is Uplift Greg. I am the mayor of Chik'In Ka'ah. It says it right on the screen, so it must be true. Joining me are Laugh Track, Sue, FG, and Russell, all members of the Chik'In Ka'ah 7. We are 4 of the 7 total members. Thank you. Welcome, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Sue's got the fancy background thing going on. We're all feeling like a little inferior to Sue FG. She's a baller. This is what we wanted to do. At least basically, it's 8.5 hours into the Chik'In Ka'ah auction, which kicked off like almost immediately afternoon today. I thought it might be a few hours before things were ready, but no. The map went up. People almost immediately started bidding on things, and we're a little overwhelmed at the response. And we wanted to come on and we'll go around the room. We're all going to express some gratitude here, and then we're going to take a look at the map and see what's doing and give you guys some information about what you should be doing next if you've already bid on something. So, Laugh Track, what are you grateful for tonight?
Oh my gosh, I'm grateful for so many things, but really, I'm still grateful for Corey every minute of every day. I just am.
Yeah, damn it.
He's a great dude. I don't care what anybody else says about. I don't care what you say about him, Greg.
I will fight anybody that says bad things about Corey. I'll do it. All right, Sue, what are you grateful for tonight?
I have been cramming with the memes lately and doing a lot of graphic design stuff. I'm grateful for my background in that.
Nice. Russ, what are you grateful for?
Yeah, a lot of those memes you've been doing, Sue, are really good.
They're awesome.
It's been fun actually because I haven't done it in so long.
I'm grateful for it's beautiful weather. I've had a great time. I went biking with my kids, taking them to school and back, and I love that. I really do like the weather and the physical activity. It's nice.
Nice. All right. I'm grateful to all the people that piled up their wax and got in there today and made bids on the Chik'In Ka'ah land and rail sale. Like we've been looking forward to this for a while. We've rebuilt the entire rail infrastructure at Chik'In Ka'ah probably 3 times over now.
At least,
and we've been building a lot of really cool stuff for people to walk around and explore and see and do. I marvel at the talent of my partners. So I'm just grateful to all of you who we know you've spent money. We know you spent real money on Genesis plots and other parts of this project. We're just super grateful that you put some aside and you thought to join us. It makes us feel good about what we've been doing to be ready for this. So I'm grateful to all of you who put your wax on the line today, and maybe you're going to be residents of Chik'In Ka'ah. You realize, of course, by this time tomorrow night, some of you will be citizens of Chik'In Ka'ah.
Absolutely.
You will be plot owning citizens of Chik'In Ka'ah, which means the first thing you're going to have to learn is the greeting, right? So we're all 4 of us. I didn't tell the others this, but we're all 4 going to show you
we can do it.
How you greet other Chik'In Ka'ah citizens and landowners when you encounter them out in the real world as well as here in the virtual world. So everybody, shall we?
Chik'In Ka'ah!
All right. See, that's something you're going to have to get used to. It's a little quirk about living among us. But yeah, we're real thankful to all of you.
Get to do.
That's right. We're privileged to be able to greet each other in such a bizarre fashion. By the way, you may think you're too cool for school, but Blue, the founder of the UpliftArt movement and a big player in what's going on in the Uplift world, I saw him today again in public on Twitter. Do the Chik'In Ka'ah salute. So, if you're cooler than Blue, I don't know what to say. I kind of doubt it, but it's possible, I guess. Okay, so this is the map, and I thought I would real quickly just kind of give you guys the broad strokes of how this is going to go. All of the pink colored plots in pink colored plots in pink. Yes, that's right. Those bids are open. Those auctions are open until noon tomorrow, 24 hours from the start point. So a few minutes after afternoon, these will close out. And if you have a bid on them and your bid is the highest, you will almost immediately get the ownership NFT and be able to enter the Chik'In Ka'ah server and go to your land plot and start checking it out and doing stuff there. The second time frame is the purple. They were purple. The purple squares of land and rail out here on this outer rim. Those will close out 48 hours from noon today. So those should close out about noon on Wednesday. And then the last thing that will close is this outer rail perimeter all the way around the outside of Chik'in Ka'ah. Those will close around noon on Thursday. So if you bid on something in the inner ring and didn't get it, you still have opportunities I'll tell you what, I think your opportunities on the 48-hour window are not going to last through the day tomorrow. So that's the 3 time frames for how the auction is going to work. The pink stuff closes out tomorrow around noon. The purple stuff closes out Wednesday around noon, and the blue stuff closes out around noon on Thursday. Somebody asked me today, what happens to the plots that don't get sold? That's a good question. I would imagine we're going to have another sale. We'll wait a month or so and give people a chance to come in and start building some really cool stuff. And we'll probably see enough momentum to want to have another sale then. That's my opinion. I don't make decisions about what the Uplift does, but we'll see what happens with that. So that's the mechanics of that part. Now, let's just say that you bid on something today and you've already been outbid. I want to remind you that as soon as a bid higher than yours goes in, you can go back to Atomic Hub and get your wax back in circulation and make a bid on another plot that hasn't been bid on yet, or you can bid again to outbid the person that outbid you for the same plot. So you can get your wax back in circulation, but you've got to go to Atomic Hub and push a little button that's reclaim your wax. Yes, hello.
Greg.
Is that how you know that somebody outbid you? Is that it comes back in that?
When you click on the plot, it will tell you, and it will give you the opportunity to take your wax back.
I'll show you, for instance.
The same one.
Right. You guys, I just want to make sure you saw what I just did. Is I clicked on this rail plot right here, which is there's been some bidding on that one. This is right in front of the Haitian Roots School on the map. If you click on this, all the ones in yellow, by the way, have bids on them. If you click on this, it takes you to the Atomic Hub page for that particular plot. Okay. And if you scroll down, it shows that there was an original bid of $2,900. That was the starting bid by this person. And then this Inspired Life person bid more. So this Y2K3.
When they open that, Greg, they're going to get the opportunity. It's going to flash for them that they have the opportunity to just take their wax back now.
Yes.
They don't actually have to sign on separately to Atomic Hub, is what I'm saying. It's all going to come up on this screen when they click on the property.
Or if yes, but there's other ways to get there. You can either click on this and it will take you there, or if you're on and you see that you've been outbid, but the mechanism is on Atomic Hub, and you have to ask for your wax back. It's not just automatically going to go back into your account. That's the point I'm making. Is just that you got to do something. But if you do it tonight, like whoever that person is, if they go in, if Y2K3.wham goes in tonight and requests it, he can have that wax back in circulation to go bid on something else. Right now.
The wax sitting in there on Atomic Hub, and I didn't know what it. I mean, the get your money back portion. Right. I didn't know what it was from.
Yeah, and I'm afraid I don't have anything that I can show how that works on my. If I don't have any outstanding wax, but sometimes you'll see a little on your inventory page. I think you'll see a little thing that says you have unclaimed wax, or you have wax in standing by in a contract. So there you go. So you can get back in right away if you for instance, Inspired Life. For those who don't know, that's M Blue. So he's been really busy today. Bidding big on some of the rail plots right around the hub. Not just rail plots either. He's been bidding on some land plots as well. But as you can see, there's some areas that are super popular among the bidders. This entire north-south stripe that goes through the transport hub from one big landowning zone to the others, that's been a very busy corridor. And of course, that's also partly because this is the Shipletopia plot where the big mysterious entertainment center theme park project is being built, and a lot of people are recognizing that this is going to be a place in demand. Now, in the purple areas, I'm actually really surprised at how fast the bidding is going for these. Some of them only have one bid in, so you have a chance here to snipe somebody's land bid and make it look. This one's been bid on 4 times already. So there was a starting bid, and then it's been upped a few times. It's now up to 3,000 wax for that particular land plot.
Clicking on the one I have.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, so it could randomly happen. So you can see some folks have been in there upping bids, and if you got outbid, that's sorry you didn't win. But what you can do is you can go get that wax back right now, and you can,
is that
you can bid on somebody else.
I asked because I have been outbid.
It's on the screen. When you
go
click
to your
on
inventory.
Okay, I did this because I've been outbid already, and so I had to go do it again.
Okay, so show us where.
It's on this
contract
screen.
Balances. Okay.
It's on this screen.
Yeah.
And it's red. It pops red.
Okay, at the top, at the bottom.
Not at the bottom.
So it would appear
right
somewhere right in here.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there you go. So there is a mechanism for you to do that, Russ, on the screen if you've been outbid on the NFT. And by the way, and so that's what that's the thing that's so different from this sale from the last time with all the probes and I don't know where my land is. You're bidding on a specific piece of land, and the minute that auction closes, an NFT will be issued and you will be in. You will have that's your passport, that's your NFT, that's your ownership of that plot. And we're super excited with the job the team did to get this rolled out so we can make this happen. And one of the things that I hope people will remember is I'm sure it seems like we're all whales. this CK7, we're kind of not, but at the same time, we've been given some extraordinary opportunities because we're being used as crash test dummies for a lot of this stuff. So a lot of what's happening is basically, Corey trying stuff out on us. And so far that's worked out really, really well for everybody. We haven't gotten glitchy at all from the new systems that are in place. So I don't know if anybody has any questions in the comments. We're happy to answer them if we can, or defer if we can't. Oh, I think maybe we should talk about what happened with the meme drop, with the meme pack drop, the Chik'In Ka'ah meme pack drop. Went a little sideways, and the good news is that Marty Bullshipples, being the stand-up guy we know him to be, he put all that together, and there were a couple of mistakes made in how the packs were issued, and he stopped the sale really, really quickly. I think something like, was it 500 packs were sold before he managed to find the off switch?
Right.
But all of those packs that came out that only had one NFT in them will be replaced with with full packs. I know some people bought 10 or 20 or 50. Those will all be replaced with full packs. He's got all the data in hand. He says he's going to do the pack issuance for those folks overnight tonight, and you should have them in your wallet tomorrow. And you'll still get to keep whatever the NFTs were that dropped singly in the packs that were supposed to include 20 NFTs. So a little bit of bonus, and there's some make good work going up. There's also, I think, going to be some sort of special limited edition. I survived the Chik'In Ka'ah cluster cluck kind of thing. Is that right, Sue?
That's a good one. I'll work on that one tonight.
A fluster cluck, I think we should call it.
That's going to have to be a meme.
It is going to have to be a meme.
Yeah. So yeah, they're working on a fix for that, and also a little bonus for those who were traumatized by their pack opening disaster. Notice how traumatized we all were.
I always assume it's me, that I don't know what I'm doing.
We did something wrong. I opened mine, I was like, is this really a pack with only one NFT in it? Man, we're lame. But it turns out we're not lame. It turns out it just was a mistake. So we're going to fix that. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Nope. Just don't want anybody bidding on my land.
You guys suck at the live show thing.
Listen, that's why we don't really do them that
often. I am going to give it a shot tomorrow, though. I'm going to build. Somebody may have outbid me on most of that rail, but I still have one of them as first bid, and I'm going to bid a little more. But
nice.
There you go.
I'm
Get your money back on the rest of them,
I'm going to
stack
build.
it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Nerd King. We had a shared land ownership funding for this auction inside our 3,500 person community.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. So they crowdfunded a bid in here. I hope you guys get what you're after.
Wow.
That's pretty
me
cool.
too.
Yeah,
And
that's
then their
pretty
team
neat.
can build.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
we should have done that.
Hey, we still could. We
We're
still
probably
could.
bidding against each other.
No, we're not.
Bull Bandit says, first saw after unpacking this, something went wrong. Already opened, funny memes inside. Yeah, there's already an argument about whether it'll be more valuable to just leave them unpacked or leave them packed. If they'll
Right.
be, so if we don't have any control over what happens with that. That's that crazy secondary market stuff. Like now, the probes that are useless in the game they have a secondary market value.
They're selling for more than mine did before. Before mine sold before the day where you'd be able to use them.
Are people buying them though, thinking that they're going to do something?
No, people are buying them thinking they're just going to be collector's items.
Really?
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Well, think about it. If you bought a G.I. Joe in 1977 and it went in the attic and never got opened, it's worth a lot more than a G.I. Joe that was opened. So this has that same kind of mentality to it about not opening the packs. Unpacked rail and land keys are worth more than, boxed rail and land keys are worth more on Atomic than the unboxed ones because you can't know exactly where it is. So it could be a 200 by 200 or a 100 by 100 or an extraordinary piece of rail. I think that'll go away with time. I think there'll be, but then again, there'll be very few unopened packs left. So maybe those do have a lot of collector value a year from now. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I think that's really all we wanted to accomplish tonight was just to come on and show you that there are some areas that the bidding wars are commencing. Let's see. What's this one? Is this one been? Yeah, see, this has already had 3 bids on it. It's up to 1,600 wax. So those are little incremental bids, but people are recognizing, and we don't know. We don't know. People have been asking us for weeks, what's the most valuable place to be? I'll tell you, if I were bidding on stuff in this sale, I'd be bidding along this corridor where Ginny and Sue and Donna have done so much work along this eastern edge of Chik'In Ka'ah.
That's mostly Ginny and Sue, let me tell you. And let me tell you something. I am bidding over there.
Oh, okay, so I should shut up then.
Shut up, Greg.
My roommate's going to be mad at me now.
There too.
I want to live where they build.
Yeah. So look, this is what we want. We want you guys to get in and get your wax back from your first bids. If you got outbid on something, turn right around and bid again. Because I have a feeling by tomorrow, all this is going to fill in. I have a feeling that this long stretch over. Look, this is better than it was at 2:00 this afternoon, right? There's more people looking at this right-hand edge, this eastern edge.
Yeah, because they're not silly.
Yep. And then, if I really think by this time tomorrow, all of these purple areas are going to be full of bids. I think they're going to be pretty much completely full up. And that's going to leave Corey free to buy long stretches of the outer perimeter rail, being the whale that he is. So do you guys get anything else you wanted to share or ask about or talk about to the peoples tonight?
I just want to thank you all for participating.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
All right. I think we're probably going to, we talked about this internally, but we haven't said it out loud. We're probably going to be starting a Telegram channel this week for Chik'In Ka'ah specifically. So if you have questions about where to go, what to do, where to find things, or need help. Now, tech support things like I can't build on my plot. That's still going to go through the Uplift support system. But as far as orienting yourself to what's going on in the Chik'In Ka'ah world, and I think at some point we're going to be instituting some voting. We want you guys to have some say in what happens in Chik'In Ka'ah. We want this to be a community that runs itself, so we can all retire and move to the islands with our winnings. Probably not going to happen, but we would like for you guys to have more say. Like, for instance, Chik'In Ka'ah is a survival world, but at the current time, mobs are not turned on. And we don't know if it's possible for us to turn on mobs in certain portions of the world and not others, but we would like your input. Would you like mobs turned on in the entire world of the server? Sue is going to outvote you. Sue has 5,000 votes. So you guys need to know that right up.
Mobs on Greg's land.
I'm fine. Yeah, let's do that today. Let's do that tonight. I'd be really happy.
Or maybe we do that little section up there right in that corner.
Well, this would be mine up here.
I know, but I'm that little.
We talked about this quadrant right here.
Right there, yeah.
We talked about having one mob quadrant, but we would then need to make a way for it to be possible for people to go there and hunt mobs on their own.
A door.
Right.
Well, they'd have to have permission.
Can't we just open that up? Oh,
I don't know.
That's way too many people, huh?
I don't even know. But anyway, like
We'll
that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about, though. We want you guys to be able to have some direction and some say in what happens in Chik'In Ka'ah with us. We have not instituted any building rules about the size or the height of things. I think we may be a little late on that, but we may institute some rules about what can be built right around the Maya quarter, because we want that to be visible from the rail lines. So we're working on things like that. So stay tuned. Okay, Nerd King, will a big land key also be only one key? Asking so I know how many builders we can add onto the server. Yeah, it will count as one plot. It will count as one plot. It will be one NFT, one plot. And Nerd King also, yes, mobs are part of survival series. I kind of agree. We're also thinking about a way, like we were thinking about a way to do like a survival game show, like a Naked and Afraid game show where people live stream on Twitch and in a survival mode and see who can live the longest without getting killed. So we might dedicate a portion of our world for that. That's entirely possible. Yeah. And the other thing was, so it is one Lanky. And I want to remind everybody that right now, the community cluster, the Genesis community cluster, is different in that those community clusters can invite a few people in. I don't know about individuals inviting other builders in just yet. I don't think that's available to us yet. So it may be, I will have to say Thune. You will Thune be able to invite people to build on your plot, but you can't do so just yet. But you will have, the minute your sale closes, if you're the winner, you will be able to get in, stomp around on it, build stuff, as long as you don't tear up the rail. I guess that's the other thing. I wanted to let you guys know, these rail plots are the new prototype rail plots. We're going to have to call them Rail 2.0. They're not prototypes anymore, because here they are in an auction. Yeah. But these rail plots, every single one of them has a chest with some basic wooden tools, some food, a couple of trees on the plot, and some dirt. So there's ways for you to begin to farm immediately, and there aren't many that are completely over water. We don't have many strips that are all ocean plots. But if you had the problem with the other maps where you couldn't get stuff, that won't be a problem now. Also, we are a survival server, which means we can trade things back and forth to each other, and we'll be happy to give, sell, help you out, trade with what you have on your plot that we need, which isn't a whole lot. We're pretty well stocked, but we'll be able to help people get settled in. And we made these rail plots for all the servers going forward. And I did the design, and we just decided midweek that we were going to try and get them all put in, and Russ did a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. We still have some intersection work to do, but it's a 3-rail system, not a 2-rail system. There's a rail cart breaker every 50 blocks on the local rail, every 1,000 blocks on the mid rail, and at each corner on the long distance rail. So you'll be able to get on a rail car and go the entire distance to the corner without, and there won't be the hundreds of rail cars floating around on the system anymore. That's a thing of the past. We fixed it. So lots of good changes. This is definitely, we understand, like we bought rail and land when it was really cheap on the first sale. And we know this is a lot of money, and we're trying to do our best to give you guys the best value we can and the best experience we can in the server. When you said survival game show, I had to think of Arnold Schwarzenegger and the Running Man, right? Yeah, that's kind of what we're thinking. I don't know if we'll have bad guys, bad gangs roving around throwing fire bombs at you, but it might be fun.
We could.
We could do that.
We could have joint trips to the end. We could do adventures to the end. We could do adventures in the Nether and hunt out blade and have prizes for those who get more of the, what do they call the blade? What do they call?
End rods?
No, the Nether. Oh my gosh, I lost my word.
The little
blaze rods. That's right. Whoever gets the most blaze rods wins.
Right, because if you're going to be making potions, blaze rods are critical.
You got to have blaze rods.
To get those. The other thing is, we haven't thought of a formal way to do this, but we're going to be doing probably a system of NFTs that go to people that achieve certain things. Like we're probably going to make a set of achievement NFTs that when you unlock, if you're one of the first 10 players in our world to unlock a certain achievement, you'll get something. But I was just thinking that there is no end portal in Chik'In Ka'ah. And I'll bet you the first person that creates an end portal, that plot will have astonishingly high value. Right? For the Minecraft wise player that makes an end portal, that could be a big deal. So you'll want to start working towards those things right away, watching a lot of videos about how to get things done.
What are end portals?
An end portal is a portal that goes to the end. That's where you defeat the Ender Dragon. That's the only way for you to build beacons in the world is to have parts that come from the end.
Is it different than other portals?
Where you get shulker boxes and all
Nether,
that.
yeah, there's the Nether and then there's the end. There's a whole other dimension, Sue.
So the broken portals that you see around, those go to the
Nether.
Those are Nether. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a completely different kind of portal that goes to the end. Also, one of the things you find in the end is a set of wings called Elytra. And if you have rockets and Elytra, you can fly. You without special powers, without some sort of mod magic. So I'll be lobbying hard for us to have Elytra enabled so that people can fly around. That'd be pretty cool. Will there be a possibility for our community to also get community land on Chik'In Ka'ah? We've been talking with Corey already, so if you can't share details, we'll discuss that later on. We are not one of the community cluster maps. There are only 2 of those currently. There's the Genesis map, which is creative mode, and the Gratitude map, which is survival mode. No, that's not a community cluster map.
Oh, it isn't?
No. Okay. That's just bonus land for people.
Sorry.
Right. But the Gratitude map, as far as I know, is not full. So I would be talking to Corey about whether you could get a community cluster plot in the Gratitude map. FYI, we are Sammy Snake community. I don't know if you already heard from us. No, I actually didn't, but thank you for letting us know who you guys are. Flying like in my dreams. There you go. It's exactly how that's going to go. All right, guys. I think I'm ready to wrap up. It's 9:00 here on the East Coast, and I'm an old man.
I'm a farmer. Let's go.
Yeah, Donna's got to work early.
4 a.m. starts early.
I wander out of my room at 8:00, and she's been at work for 3 hours already. So, All right, guys. Anything else?
I'm good.
Nope.
Thank y'all. Any
All right,
other
thank you.
questions?
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys in our world. It's been just us for a long time, except for test server days. We really love the idea of going in the world and seeing people wandering around and doing things, building amazing stuff along the rails. We just can't wait, and we're super excited that we're here. And best of luck to you. May the odds be ever in your favor. And we'll see you in Chik'In Ka'ah. Wait, Chik'In Ka'ah!